Hey, my little childrens, how are you? Good morning to you and hope you are doing well. As we have finished the examination, and today in this session, we will do some exercises, okay, which were left. And here on your screen, you can see the exercise on page number 36 of your textbook. Here, some words are given in the clouds, and we have to make the sentence by using the words. So, first is a vice, second, careless. Okay, I'm pointing with my pencil. Third is thick and strong. Fourth is foolish. And five is tall. I know that I have already told you about it to write down the sentence, to make sentence by your own. But today I will write down for you. Okay, so you may understand properly how to write it and how to make the sentences. So let's start. Okay, keep your pencil in your hand and first see what I'm writing, how I'm making the sentences, and then you will write down it. Okay, so first word is wise. Okay, wise means clever. So now we will use this word and make one sentence. You can make a small sentence also. Okay, I'm writing here. The old bird was wise. Very easy. Okay, I have made the old bird was wise. You can write down inside. Okay, no problem. Second, careless. Okay, I am writing for you. The geese were careless. Okay, the geese were careless. I have written for you. Now third, thick and strong. Okay, so I am writing again. The creeper was thick and strong. As you can see on your screen, I have written for you. Okay, then here fourth one, tall. अब देखो, I have made all the sentences and I have used the words also which are given in the clouds. Here I have used thick and strong, which is given inside. I have here used careless, which is given inside. I have used wise, which is given inside. So the word should come when we will make the sentences. The word should come inside. Okay, and by using that word, we will make a sentence. Here it is written tall. What we will do? We will make a sentence by using this word. I will make very simple so you can understand properly. A hunter was tall and full stop. Don't forget it to put it. Okay, hunter was tall. Finished. And the last, foolish. Okay, you can make the geese were foolish. Okay, now see, I have used all the nouns, okay, like the geese, the hunter, creeper, all the nouns I have used, okay, over here from the chapter. You can use the another nouns, okay, you can write down my friend is foolish, you can write down the magician was foolish, whatever you want to write, you can write down over here, okay, but I have used the nouns from the chapter which we have already learned and I have made it so you can understand easily. Now you can see, okay, you can read it properly what I have written on your screen. The geese were careless, okay, then the geese were foolish, then the hunter was tall, again the creeper, see the spelling, okay, the creeper was thick and strong, and the first I have made is the old wise word or the old bird was wise. Okay, done. Now we will do the next exercise. Okay, on your screen, page number 39, you can see the reference to context, and here is the conversation which they have given to us. Now I am reading for you. Well, there's no hurry. The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now. Same over here. So this is where the wild geese live. These are the different context. दो कन्वर्सेशन है, दो बातें हैं. अब ये कौन बोल रहा है, किसको बोल रहा है, कब बोल रहा है, दैट वी हैव टू राइट डाउन इनसाइड. सो फर्स्ट, वेल there's no hurry. The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now. अभी कोई जल्दी नहीं है क्रीपर को डिस्ट्रॉय करने की. ओके, इट विल नॉट हार्म अस. हमने देखा थ्रू आउट द स्टोरी दैट वो सेड इट. Okay, so I will write down for you and then we will go to the next concept. Okay, so write down. Okay, keep a pencil. First let me finish the first one and then we will move to the next context. Okay, so first is, well, there is no hurry. The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now. Now first question they have asked us, who said this? Write down. The geese said it to the old wise bird. Okay, to whom was it said? The old wise, you can write down here, bird. किसने बोला था? geese means जो geese थे उन लोगों ने बोला था. किसको बोला था? the old wise bird. The old wise bird wanted to destroy the creeper, but the geese replied that no, it is not right now. There is no hurry to destroy it right now. Okay, it would not harm us. It will not we will not destroy it right now. Okay, let it be over like that. Okay, later we will destroy it, right? So the first one, who said this? The geese. And the second, to whom was it said? किसको बोला था? The old wise bird को बोला था कि अभी रहने दो, अभी उसको डिस्ट्रॉय करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. And the last, when was it said? Okay, कब ये बोला था? तो we have to write down it. Okay, so write down, before they got caught. CAUGHT. जब वो लोग नेट में कैच कॉट नहीं हो गए उसके पहले बोला था. ओके, बिकॉज द हंटर, व्हाट द हंटर डिड, द हंटर ट्रैप देम. The hunter trapped them in the net and they were yelling for the help. Okay, because they did not hear the suggestion, they did not take the advice of the old wise bird. Okay, now let's see the next context here. So this is where the wise geese live. अब ये बोल रहा है, कौन बोल रहा है? Hunter. Write down, a hunter. Second, to whom was it said? ये किसको बोला उसने कि so this is where the wild geese live? कोई था ही नहीं उसके लिए, उसके आगे पीछे. तो वो अपने आप को बोल रहा था कि देखो यहाँ पर, हाँ जो ये प्लेस है जहाँ पर हंटर मीन्स वाइल्ड गीस रहते हैं. तो ये हंटर अपने आप को बोल रहा है. तो वी विल राइट डाउन टू हिमसेल्फ. ओके, आई हैव रिटन फॉर यू. एंड नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, सेम क्वेश्चन, when was it said? ये कब बोला? ओके, सो राइट डाउन, when he saw a tree. ओके, ट्री को देखा, ट्री के ऊपर उसने देखा कि ट्री के ऊपर उसने जब देखा तो उसको मालूम हुआ कि यहाँ पर वो ओल्ड वाइस बर्ड और सब गीज साथ में रहते हैं. उसको तो पता नहीं था कि यहाँ पर एक ओल्ड वाइस बर्ड भी होगा, लेकिन उसको इतना पता था कि यहाँ पर गीज रहते हैं. और तब जाके वो अपने आप को बोलता है कि सो दिस इज वेयर द वाइल्ड गीज लिव. किसको बोलता है? अपने आप को बोलता है. अ हंटर सेड टू हिमसेल्फ. ओके, व्हेन ही शो अ ट्री ही टोल्ड, he said, so this is where the wise geese live. Okay, so I hope that you all have understood, and here we have finished all the exercises. In the next session we will learn about the degrees of adjective. Okay, I'm showing you now on your screen. You can see now here one word is there, try. Okay, they have made a past form, then you will add ing and all that. But we will learn about er and est. What does the form stand for, वो हम सीखेंगे. This is called the degree of adjective. One is given for you, tastier. It has already come in the previous chapters, okay, but I will make one video and I will make you understand that how you will notify the degree, how you will write down the degree, how you will understand about it, okay, and it will be very helpful, okay, when in your study, okay, when you will write down the sentences in English, when you will say English words and all that, and when you will make sentences, okay. So till here I have done over here, and in the next session we will do another exercises and we will see the grammatical point, okay. So I hope students that you are doing well, and God bless you. Bye bye.